One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Pirates will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So BYU's offense will go on the attack first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So East Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
They'll run play action. Rush is on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Russell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Back to throw. It's Retzlaff. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure him, pressure him.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Montgomery. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick release on the RPO. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Hauser. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell, sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Pirates want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Pirates need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Retzlaff. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quick release by the QB. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Hauser. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. It's caught. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Pirates.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hagan. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Retzlaff. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Snags it inside the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hold and fire complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. QB draw. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. The give on the inside. Spins away from the defense. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And as he throws, almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hagan. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hagan. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He splits the uprights. That brings them to within 1. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air. It's Hauser. It's complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The give out of the gun. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Pirates in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On 3rd and short, the power run here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Works the middle of the field. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? That's caught. It's Bachmeier. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This BYU offense set up with another 1st down. Wants to throw again. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Pirates will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The run from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Fires left. Rolls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the 1st down.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. At the 35, he's open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finds nothing downfield, flips it out to his running back. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Makes the grab. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Final minute of play. Guys, it's all tied up. Stage is set for some serious drama. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
To the ground. He's got it again. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. BYU now into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Snags it. Touchdown, Cougars. And they score first here in overtime. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Going right to work up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And he tacks on the extra point. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Makes the grab over the middle.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver. They get the completion.
Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Off the play fake. Under fire. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. That'll do it. A double overtime touchdown to walk it off.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.